I saw, dudes. I forgot to change the title of this. I gotta announce this bitch. Final fucking chapter. Final one. I saw it, dudes. I forgot to change the title. So yeah. Let me just notify everyone. End of... Gotta announce this bitch. I was told to put, like, so I was told to put this here. Okay. Now we got everything up and ready. The final chapter. The ending is happening. Right now. Right here. And I, personally, have my phone ready on my lap for all y'all dudes who want to talk to me. Granted, it'll be delayed as fuck. And YouTube won't like me in the slightest. Come on, open up. So welcome back. You may be thinking, last episode he loved the red chick. But he also said he'd tap that ass to the blondie. You may be thinking, oh, he's going with the one he loves. No, bitch, we going back to the mansion. Because it's funny. Surely Machiko would have calmed down enough by now. I did feel a bit guilty about leaving Maiko to deal with her all by herself. I walked back towards the mansion, and to my surprise, I saw Machiko sitting... Fuck! Outside on the steps, I vaguely considered turning around at this point, but she saw me and gestured for me to approach. Take a seat, Taka. We need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I swallowed again, walking up the steps, taking a seat beside her. We sat in silence for a few minutes until she cleared her throat. I love my sister, Taka, dearly. However, recently I found myself resenting her for the time she gets to spend with you. I do not know how to deal with this. I find myself in one unfair situation after another. Oh? I spoke with Maiko earlier. We have come to an agreement. We will both wait. We both trust you, Taka. We're both going to wait until you fulfill your promise to return, before we try to win you. There will be no more flirting from me, and no more silly antics from Maiko. I am sorry to have dragged you into this family feud, but I fear it could not be helped. There's no need to be sorry, Machiko. As your friend, I kind of hope you'll talk to me. Oh, hi. Hi, Monster Gaming. Hi, Angry Sandwich. Yeah. I saw dudes. Welcome back, my dudes. Feel free to like, if you like it. I mean, you got that quality content that you so desperately crave, so there is no need to be sorry, Machiko. As your friend, I kind of hope you'll talk to me if something like that bothers you. I'm very happy you were able to bury the hatchet. But I hope you will come prepared. The battle will be intense upon your return. Maiko said she would like to apologize to you. I believe she is in her room right now. I want to say it so bad, but I can't. This is the final chapter. We can't go ruining shit. I'll make sure to prepare myself for the greatest battle ever fought. But for now, I'll go find Maiko. I dashed past Machiko, who nodded as I walked past, lounging back on the deck. In the early morning sun, only 3 watching? Who the fuck left? Was it you, Sandwich? I know it was you, bitch. You get your ass back in here! I climbed the stairs of the mansion, looking round at what appeared to be the aftermath of their discussion. I thanked whatever angel was watching over me that I hadn't been around to witness or experience it. Mako, I'm coming in. Machiko said you wanted to talk. No, wait. By the time I heard her cry, it was too late. Through the open door, I saw her skirt halfway up her hips, her hands clasped around her chest. Maiko let out a shriek. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were changing. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. No, I came to tap that ass. I also came to tap someone else's ass. But that's private. Bow chicka bow wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I was cut off as I tried to leave, bumping into something rather warm and soft. Not school. Question gasped as I toppled backwards into the room. Maiko, and after our talk, no less. Honestly, I can't trust you to keep decent at all these days, can I? Wait, I didn't do anything this time. I promise, I swear. I didn't plan this. I was just trying to get changed. Taka's the one who burst in before I had a chance to cover myself. It was an accident. I didn't even know Maiko was in here. I was trying to find her. Honestly, you two, don't you think I would have forgotten what happened earlier? You two are definitely up to something. No, I swear. I ate sandwich. He won't be returning. Once again, quality saves. Thank you. She's right. This is all a big mistake. Fine. I believe you, Maiko. You are my sister, and I love and trust you. Takahiro, you are a pervert who loves peeking on girls. You should always knock, and then wait before entering a room. What if it had been the tsundere tyrant? Your head would have quickly left your shoulders behind. I'm terrified of how spot on your statement would have been. In any case, I wanted to let you two know that I don't mind attending the festival. With fucking ass something. Hi, Blueberry. Welcome to the stream. You just made where have you been the past few streams, Blueberry? We're on the final chapter. The ending of an era. And we ain't WWE. So we don't do it again the next year. I'm terrified how spot on your statement would have been. In any case, I wanted to let you two know that I don't mind attending the festival with you. That is, if you want to accompany a peeking pervert like me. I added the last bit with a bit of a dramatic sob, acting as if I'd been hurt by the comment. A scolded puppy could learn a thing or two from the pitiful expression I wore just then. Oh, I could wear that nice frilly thing that Sue gave me. You know, the one she said she wanted to see you in, but when you saw it, you turned white as a sheet, and I think you kind of fainted. Sue gave it to me when you were out cold and told me to keep it just in case. Giggling to herself, she ran to her closet, searching through the piles of clothes in search of the dress. I slapped a hand over my eyes, turning my head away as she rummaged through her room in her half-naked state. Wednesday. How the fuck did that? The fuck did that answer my question? Boy! Yay, boy! Whew! Boy, she's naked. Tap that ass. I like the blonde chick. She's bae. Not as bae as red-haired chick. Maiko, change first, then consider your wardrobe. I do, however, have one small request. Do not wear anything that fiend has given you. Aw, not fair. Sue gave me such pretty skirts and tops. She's really generous. You should wear some of it. Some fucking Wolfie! Oh, does that include these pants? No, keep those on. You are completely hopeless. Taka, thank you very much for the invitation. We both graciously accept. I think it's best for me to wait outside, Machiko. I think you better help your sister out with her choice of wardrobe. If the villagers saw her in certain outfits, I found myself wondering what would happen if Machiko actually did end up going to the festival wearing nothing but an apron and her panties, but eventually let the thought go. Are you talking about Half-Life 2? 'Cause that's Friday. And if you're talking about Call of Duty World War II, I don't fucking know. November? I don't know no World War III, so... The girls asked me to meet them at the outskirts of the village. After a short wait, we both arrived wearing their usual clothes. I had to admit, I was a little disappointed. I had hoped to see them in something a little fancier. This will be the first time we have interacted with the village as a whole. I figured it would be a good idea to make a positive first impression, rather than an odd one. I'm sure you'll be fine. This past week has really helped the village realize not all spirits are troublemakers. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, sister, look! It's so pretty, all those lights. It was amazing to see the village like this. The villagers have really gone all out, making the whole place glow. Lights, flickering candles, dancing in the evening breeze. It is beautiful. Thank you for giving us this chance, Taka. Without your help, I doubt we would have been allowed anywhere near the village on this night. It actually reminds me of festivals back in my world, so in a way I'm able to show a bit of my world tonight. I smiled, feeling pretty happy as I thought of my own city. Despite the difference in time and even world, I could easily see the similarities between this festival and the ones that were held back home. People would visit from all over, and the city would be filled with all kinds of decorations. It actually made me feel a bit homesick. Taka, is something wrong? Oh, no, nothing. I was just thinking about my world. But let's do something fun. Look over here. There's a pretty fun game. I bet I'll be able to beat you in it any day. Do you want me to explain the rules? Fair maidens in my company. We'd love to play with you, Taka. Please tell us how. The three of us quickly made our way to the stall in question, which had a large wooden container placed in front of it. Filled with water, tiny goldfish could be seen eagerly swimming back and forth. Okay, the rules are pretty simple. You'll be given a small bowl and a little paper net. You have to use the net to scoop the fish out of the water, but the net is really fragile, so it will break if you aren't careful. The one who captures the most is the winner. Oh, you're usually allowed to take one home, if you catch any, that is. Ah, sister, fishies! Yes, you can keep one, Maiko. I would love to watch you play Taka, but I feel that this is not a game for me. Here, Elder was kind enough to give us a small amount of money for my work here in the past week. Enjoy yourselves. May the best fisher win. I'm going to catch a fishy. I couldn't help but grin at Maiko's change of demeanor. When she was told that she would be allowed to keep a fish if she caught one, the girl's excitement got the best of her. After several vigorous scoops, the little scoop tore apart, ending Maiko's game without a single fish caught. The dejected expression on the girl's face made me feel sorry for her. Instead, I moved behind her, putting my own net in her hands, while I rested my hands on top of her own. Let's do this together, Maiko. Just follow my hands. It's a game that requires you to be patient. This chat died faster than my dreams. Nice. Okay. First, you need to get the whole thing wet. If it's only partially wet, it'll rip in no time at all. Let it float in the water. Do not let it struggle against it. Now, keep it at an angle and wait. When a fish gets close, scoop it up from the head. Try to avoid the tail. It sometimes causes the net to break. Then you just slip it into the bowl. I showed her the best way to scoop and move back, watching her focus intently on the water. She didn't move a muscle for well over a minute, until suddenly her arm twitched. She made a little squeak. There was a small splash, and the faint sound of ripping paper. Was that dream about live on Mars? Live on Mars? Yes, I did it! I got one! I got one! I got one! Thank you so much, Taka. I caught a goldfish! Great job. Now you'll have a goldfish to keep at the mansion. Take good care of it. Stall owner bagged the fish for Maiko in a special water-filled bag. I gently patted the girl's head as we walked back toward Machiko. The older girl seemed to be interested in some masks that resembled different kinds of demons back in my world, making me wonder what she was thinking about. Sister, look, I got a fishy. Isn't it cute? Oh, well done, little one. It's absolutely adorable. No, my dreams were to have a father who cares about his children. Father. Führer. Führer. Father. You confuse me, monster. You confuse me. But that's a good thing. Oh, well done, little one. It's absolutely adorable. Taka, I'm a little curious about these masks. You want one? I have some money myself, from the time I helped out the guards, so... I'm actually more curious about their purpose. The stall owner seemed to evade the question when I asked him. Haha. Well, in my world they were said to ward off evil spirits. Maybe it's the same here. Well then, I most certainly would like one. If nothing else, it would go a long way to prove I'm most certainly not an evil spirit. I think they know that already. There's no way two pretty girls like you could be evil spirits. Excuse me. I'll be right back, yeah. Seems my camera has died from lack of light. Ow. Okay, yeah, we back, yeah. Hoikey doikey dorky dorky. The fuck did my phone disappear to? Oh, there. I think they already know that. There's no way two pretty girls like you could be evil spirits. I would still like a mask, though, for reasons... Alright, I want to wear one. I got a little jealous that Mayako got to do something fun. Do you want me to pick one for you? The girl nodded her head, pouting a little as she pretended not to care, even though I knew that she wanted me to do it. Well, if you insist. With a grin, I eagerly started looking at the row mask, trying to find one that would suit her. There were cute ones, intimidating ones, downright weird ones I had never seen before. In the end, I picked one of the cute masks. I wasn't sure what kind of demon it was, what it was supposed to depict, but it would have to do. How about this one, Machiko? Isn't it cute? Showed her the mask. It kind of resembles the face of some kind of feline creature. How dark is it? How dark is the father? Is he like Darth Vader meeting his son? Boy, that's why your titty's fake. I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry. Continuing on. The thought of Machiko putting it on and her fox ears poking up over the top of the mask had me on the verge of having a laughing fit. It's very nice, thank you, Taka. I will treasure it forever. Put it on, show us you're not an evil spirit. Oh, okay. Oh, seems I may need a little assistance getting it over my ears. No, it looks perfect like that. It combines the charms of a fox spirit and the feline grace of, well, whatever it is. I am your father. I let a snicker slip before the sound of hasty footsteps suddenly reached my ears. Takahiro, there's trouble. Turning towards the sound of a voice, I saw the village elder rushing towards us. Seemingly in a panic, I finally noticed it. The village had become eerily quiet. The spirits that attacked us the other day are back. She brought her companions along with her. What? What, bitch? What'd you say to me? What did you say, nigga? That's why nobody joins these streams. I am super racist sometimes. Sister, wait, are you saying they're here at the festival? Yes, they all seem agitated about something. Sakura, what has she done now? You have to hurry, Taka, and Narumi, Tsukino, and Narumi are about to fight them. You must help them, yeah. I need more time to prepare a spell. Sister, I don't know if I can do it. Don't worry about it, Maiko. I'm sure we can think of something. Maiko, I have an idea, but I'm going to need your help. Let's just get there. Where are they, Elder? Near the bonfire at the village plaza. Nodding my head in confirmation, the three of us set off in a direction of the plaza, hoping we would arrive in time. It wasn't long before we reached the village plaza. As luck would have it, we arrived just as the two other girls got there. In the center, the bonfire had been put out, and climbing up the support beams were four strange shapes. I recognized one of them as the slime girl Sakura, but the other three were unrecognizable. What's going on? Did you come to ruin the festival? They're carbon copies of each other, just different hairstyles and different colors. You're the meanie pants from before. Ah, so he's the human who made Magical and Michael betray us. It's their own fault. That's right, my dudes. Those wicked humans didn't invite to the party. It was really mean of them. Message redacted. We did not betray anyone. The ones who caused trouble are you four. We simply trying to get along with the humans, to work together. All you ever do is cause trouble. You were not invited because you could not be trusted. You have ruined our bonfire, terrorized our people, and upset the proceedings. All because you felt you'd been snubbed. All because of your own actions. You have no one to blame but yourselves. Ah, it's the monkey girl with the sharp stick. Look who's talking. It's the slime girl with the stupid face. That could have been better, but I applaud your effort, Mio. Nice work. Maiko, do you remember the spell we found the other day, the one in your book? I think so. The ones like I did before. It worries me that I know exactly what that girl is referring to. Do you think you can do both of them? I know it's difficult, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. Yeah, go Maiko. Do you really think I would fall for the same trick? Ha, sisters, we should show them why we are undefeated. As the sister started towards us, Maiko unleashed her first spell. Glowing light billowed up from her hands and shot forward. The spell struck the yellow girl head on, but seemed to have no effect. As they got closer, Sakura shifted to the front. Twin blades of Narumi and Mio struck, slicing through her body without any effort. I managed to duck as a large ball of pink slime shot past me. As soon as I was back to my feet, I barged into one of the other slime girls. Surprisingly enough, she turned out to have quite a lot of mass. Magic can't hurt Suki, and physical attacks won't hurt me. We're completely undefeatable. Surrender your village to us, and we might just let you keep living here as our toys. This is bad. Not yet, Maiko. Use the other spell, now. The girl nodded, began to cast her spell, stepping in front of Machiko, who seemed to be preparing something of her own, staff in hand. Found it a bit strange I didn't recall seeing a staff lying around. She usually didn't carry any with her, but for whatever reason she had access to it now. But it won't work, it'll just... Trust me, Maiko. I wouldn't ask you to do something like this if I wasn't sure it would work. As Sakura kept the two female guards busy, the two other slime girls began taunting us, throwing discarded fruit in our direction. Yeah! I leapt towards the yellow slime girl, slamming her into her at full speed. I managed to knock her over. The girls let out a surprised yelp and watched in horror as Maiko's spell soared past her, hitting Sakura in the back. A high-pitched scream escaped the pink slime girl. That hurts. How'd you do that, Taka? Yeah, how'd you push her over? Our blades won't even make a scratch. Remember what she said? She's the only one immune to physical attacks. The others can be hit and cut just fine. And that's absolutely perfect photo I have right here. A special present from the guardian of the shrine. It's herself, Taka. Naru, Mio, hold them tight. Working as one, we nodded and charged towards the remaining slime girls. Maiko had Sakura in the grasp of her spell. The pink girl could barely move thanks to her power. The slime girls had clearly not been expecting us to fight back. With barely any resistance, we soon had each girl restrained. I hope you girls aren't claustrophobic. It's going to get a little tight. One by one, Machiko brought each slime girl a glass jar, and one by one she opened them, pressing them into the girl's stomach. Jars started to pull at them, slowly drawing them inside the container, trapping what appeared to be a tiny version of each girl within each jar. Machiko quickly pushed the lids back onto each jar, displaying them proudly to the cheers of nearby villagers. Thank goodness you were around, Machiko. And you, Maiko, you have our gratitude. No, my sisters, what have you done to them? Why are you so intent on ruining all our fun? Sakura, take a moment to look around you. Look at the destruction, the damage. How could this possibly be fun? Terrorizing people? Scaring them and destroying what they've worked for? How would you feel if they came to your home, stole your food, and wrecked the place? I never really thought about it like that. We just wanted to play with the humans like you do. As Maiko collapsed, the spell seemed to disperse. Thankfully, I had been anticipating this, and caught her in my arms with ease. Three of us looked to Sakura, who was slowly getting to her feet. And you can. You and your sisters can play with us. But we just ask that you are careful. Maiko and I are proof that humans and spirits can coexist. Well, what about my sisters? They'll be fine. These jars contain a temporary holding dimension, so Yuri designed them to hold things far larger than your sisters. Sakura, if you are truly repentant, then I, as head of the village guards, will authorize your release. However, before I do, you will swear to an oath. Do you swear that you and your sisters will not cause problems in this village, and that you will work towards helping us and protecting us? In return, we are prepared to offer you full access to our supplies and services. She basically saying you're welcome to the village as long as you and your sisters behave. Yes, I swear. We'll be good. So please, release my sisters. I promise we will all be good. I just missed the best part. How did it go, Machi? Are my jam bottles filled? Hearing the voice of a certain playful spirit, the group turned around and found Sayuri seated nearby, swaying her legs back and forth as she looked at the crowd. I cannot tell whether you're joking or not, but I'm afraid I cannot allow you to keep them. They're honorary citizens of this village, therefore under my protection. How fascinating. I think that the huffy, uptight Mio would defend those troublemakers. You do realize you're talking to the guardian deity of your village, do you not? Don't forget about me. I'm not just going to sit by and let you do as you please. The girls of this village have grown into quite the brave young little ladies. You must be proud, Haya. A soft cough came from behind the group of people as the village elder revealed himself, a smile on his lips. It seemed like they handled the matter just fine, Sir. Machi, you need to pull the lid off the jars to release them. However, make sure you hold on to that staff I gave you. It's your only means of channeling the necessary magic. Not everyone can be a prodigy like Maiko. The older fox spirit nodded. With the help of Narumi, they began to set free the captured slime girls. While the work continued, Sayuri eventually made her way towards me, frown on her face. I left out an important detail, Takahiro. The gateway to your world has been opened, and will be closing again in a matter of minutes. If you wish to return to your world, you must leave now. But there's no time for farewells, Takahiro. Leave now without you. Farewells, or remain here in this village. Hey, where did Taka run off to? And Sayuri? I do not know. Perhaps they had things to discuss in private. Or maybe he's gone to win me another prize. Or went to get some food. I'm still a bit peckish. Recalling the promise I had made, I turned my back to the girls and had gathered around the released slime girls and followed Sayuri as she picked her way through the streets into the woods. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to say my farewells, but I had a goal to accomplish. It's a hard decision to make. However, I doubt this will be the last we hear from you, Takahiro. Spirit smiled, her hand pressed against my shoulder, a light shove pushing me backwards. What was that for? I was interrupted by a sudden dizziness. The last thing I heard was the Spirit's amused whisper. Good luck. You're going to need it. Message redacted, message redacted. Before I had a chance to reply, I felt my body getting heavy. My vision blurred, and soon I was consumed entirely by darkness. 2 months later. Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. Fuck her right in the pussy. With a sigh, I wandered along the familiar path leading to the shrine. I've subconsciously come to call Sayuri's shrine. 2 months have passed since the fated judo tournament. It had turned out to be an amazing experience, thanks to Narumi and Mio's training. I was able to make my way to the finals and ended up becoming the champion. But not everything went as planned, even though I was kind of embarrassed by it all. I declined the proposal for me to start playing on the international level. When I announced that the reason I had declined was because of a girl, it quickly made headlines all over the country. Rising judo star ends career for sake of true love. Many silly things ended up being written about me, but it didn't matter. I had declined their offer because of the promise I made to Maiko, that I would return once I'd finished my business in this world, but perhaps I had been too naive, thinking that it would be as easy as that. I had been visiting the shrine every day for 2 months, praying and calling out for Sayuri, but none were answered. Knowing her, she's probably laughing her rear off at me, standing here shouting like this. I smiled a bit as I looked around the area, recalling how familiar it looked to the place I had visited with the fox spirits. Speaking of which, although nothing remained of the village, it turned out that there may have been a connection between it and the city of my world. Many generations ago, when the city was still a small town, a group of malicious fiends attacked the village, but were later driven out. Sometimes afterward, they named this village Tsukino Toshi, a city named after a certain tsundere. It couldn't be a mere coincidence, could it? Oh, I guess I'll visit again tomorrow. Aka? Huh? Through the rustling of the trees, I thought I heard a voice. The moment I turned around to look, a circle of unfamiliar symbols formed at my feet. Wait, what happened to the old methods? Before I had a chance to figure out what was going on, the circle lit up and I fell to the ground below me. I felt the ground below me disappear. It felt as though I was falling through a tunnel of sort. A dark, never-ending tunnel that went on for what felt like several minutes, until suddenly a light came into view and, watch out! Before I knew it, I found myself dropping out of the air right on top of 2 girls standing below me, causing the 3 of us to topple onto the grass with a loud thud. I heard grumbling from the 2 I had landed on, and opened my eyes. Ow, that really hurt. See, this is what happens when you try to cast magic that's beyond your own capabilities. Maiko, you need to give up on this. This hunt of yours is going to be the death of you. I'm not giving up. Taka made a promise. I made a promise. We will keep trying until we find a way to get back to one another. So I am never, ever, ever going to stop. I couldn't believe it. I was so stunned by this turn of events that I lost all ability to speak. Machiko, Maiko, it was them. Here, arguing with one another. It was too good to be true. You are a fool, Maiko. Even Mio has given up on the hunt. You know what Sayuri said? Something like that can only happen when the world itself needs it to. It takes more than just one person to do what you're trying to accomplish. So is the only one is only saying that because she's mean and lazy. She's lying. You're all lying. I can get him back. I will. We made a promise. Michael, I miss him too. I do. He left a hole in all of our hearts, which you will just need to let time heal. I'm sorry that you have to go through all this, but you must believe me. It will get better with time. It's kind of cruel to talk about me like I died, you know. Taka? It worked. I knew it would work. It worked, it worked, it worked. Ah ha 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 ha. Taka, it's so good to see you again. I'm so happy to. The girls mumbled incoherently. As she began sobbing, Michael had been sobbing since she first saw me. I smiled, despite still being rather sore from the impact. I patted both their heads gently. Did you really miss me that much? Yes. Disappearance was the cause of so much concern. Sayuri told us you had to leave, and well, we understand why you did. Did you win your tournament? Of course I did. Thanks to you, I was able to become champion. I think it fell down here. You know, I think I see Chi. Oh, hey, Chi, is everything alright over there? Machiko opened her mouth to return the call, but Maiko beat her to it. He's back! What? No kidding, where is he? There came a loud clambering and rustling behind the shrubs nearby. The sound of two girls pushing through the bushes at speed. Two girls rushed into the clearing, gasping loudly. Oh wow, you're really back. Idiot, 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 idiot. How could you leave us without saying goodbye? Mio. He did not have a choice, he had to. I know that, but I just never got to say goodbye. Is that all? Oh, jeez, you're such a tsundere. Well, at least I'm not... I don't even care. Taka's back. Yeah, it's great to see you again, Takahiro. I bet you're a champion now, right? Ready for a fight? And so it went on. The girls chatted on and on, taking turns hugging me, with promises of never letting go. I was just happy to be back. As the conversation turned towards the time I spent in my own world, I couldn't help but notice the presence of yet another spirit. Standing a few feet from the rest of the group, Sayuri stood, watching us with a simple, gentle smile on her face. I guess I won this bet. I wasn't sure if she was talking to someone in particular, but for a moment I could see her gaze drifting towards me, and the words that had left her lips seemingly carried more importance than simple words. It seems like you aren't done with your adventure just yet, Takahiro. I look forward to seeing how you plan to amuse me this time. What do you mean? You'll see, dear boy. You will see. Yo! And that's the end of this. Thank y'all so much for coming. This is the first game that I completed on this channel. No. Come on. Damn it. Damn it. Stop. Stop it. Thank you. Takahiro has come to an end. It is only the prologue of what is yet to come. Yeah, come on. We hope to see you again next time. If we go into the gallery, we have 3 things locked. 3. That being said, I'm gonna do that in my own free time because, well, it's basically the same ending. So, thank y'all for stopping by. This is the end of an era stream. The end of Sakura Spirit.